2 people were killed. Taka and hifumi. What? 2 people? Good job! Ooh, I hit the gym late earlier. My shit is just kind of sore still. Welcome back! Hey, not my neck though. To some more Danganronpa 1. I need to see some bodies. Okay, so let's start pressing people.
Huh?
Where could the 2 bodies have been disappeared to? I don't know what I just read. Okay.
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? What is that room right there? Y'all didn't check this or what? Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. What? Okay, so y'all didn't think to talk about that? Okay, whatever. Let's see what's inside here. Anybody? Nope. Big nope. Oh my gosh! Mikado!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. I told you, y'all. I told you. And she would be the one to find them. What are you Stop looking to the left a little bit. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Where the hell is that at? I'm like, I don't know this map like that, y'all. These beats fucking crank, bro. If I ever drop a mixtape, I mean, when I drop one, this finna be one of the beats. Are the bodies here somewhere? I'm gonna talk to him. Let's see what sarcastic remark he said. I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I had no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... No, you kidding me. You're kidding me right now. Okay, I was finna say another one? No DJ Khaled. You knew I was gonna say that. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Wow. Good?
A body has been discovered after a certain amount.
We know. The class trial will begin. And so here we are!
It's the Monokuma file!
There it is. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop
You guessed
talking.
it. Huh? You guessed it. Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all your with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Goodbye. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're not coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She's too emotional to have caused any of this. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
Look at Hifumi's face though, bro. Come on, man. They couldn't have put a little bit more respect on his death. He still looked like fat walrus.
Why?
Blubber. Sorry, Hifumi. Rest in peace, bro. That's not even cool. I'm really on my big mensa today for some reason. I gotta chill.
Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her face. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been what Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. What? This wasn't... Bruh! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Lord, I see what you got going. Okay, I see what you got going. You said, my son, rise from the dead like Lazarus in them. Okay. Respectable. I'm hyped as hell that this nigga is alive. Like, this is the one character I wish I could bring from the grave, and it's him. You didn't have to do it. I'm like,
He's alive again? Where am I?
oh my gosh, right now, y'all, this shit is fire!
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light.
The light.
It's reaching out to me.
Nah, bro, stay with us, bro. Stay with us, bro.
The tail of a comet.
Stay with us, nigga.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Oh my gosh.
Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro! This nigga Yasuhiro, this nigga here, okay, so you telling me the dude we have not seen this entire time, Mr. Nigga, I hope I get to choke you by your dreads, bitch. Your funky ass dreads. Are you serious? His eyes. Did he just? No. You didn't have to do it. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Henna's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagekuri. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what HIRO is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I forgive him ever to kill two of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Wow. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. That's so fucking weak that they would do it like that, though. Like, alright. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Kyoko. Well,
perhaps.
without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear if there is an accomplice.
So you ask, and so I each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Okay.
So in other
Interesting.
words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Interesting.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
You heard?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
Are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you may assist the murder, only one Blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that Blackened one is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened, so just one person.
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's time to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one Blackened and accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true then, Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that HIRO is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
what?
What? I'm offended! You? When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. She kind of sound like Monokuma, but fuck it.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Some of them big bazungas.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's big-ass, fat, blubber, seal body.
Yep.
Damn, Kuya, you had to do him like that. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that, let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma's file has been added to the truth bullets. Let's look at the bodies first. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big, see, they fry him, bruh, it's not just me. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered here, to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it? How the hell? Good point, Mikado. It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Hifumi's glasses have been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. Interesting observation there. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body is smooth. Blue tarp has been added. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Let's see about talking to people.
So,
Hey, Mikado, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
Sakura it is. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. You knew it was locked, Mikado. Don't act like that. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay, cool. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Absolutely. Let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. Soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. I remember. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Kuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, Celeste cried wolf, basically. I don't trust Celeste, Brad, at all. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Which would mean whoever was on the 2nd floor was hiding. When we went up to the 3rd floor, went down to the 1st floor and killed Hifumi in the nurse's office. Because he was all on the 3rd floor, that wouldn't have made sense. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? Yeah. I was blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. She pushes all to the back. So, do you see how Celeste just deflect all the pressure off of her? At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, and meanwhile, Yu, Kuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office... Yep. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. I get it, but I'm gonna let it play. I'm sure they can explain it better than me. But when Hina, Sakura, and I went to go to the 2nd floor, I think that's when Taka was moved to the 3rd floor. Then we found Hifumi in the library, took him down to the 1st. We went up to the 3rd. That's when the 3rd went to the 2nd. Then when we went up, then the 2nd killed Hifumi. See, I'm confusing myself, but I understand what's going on. Yell in the comments like,
this nigga berleezy never understands, I swear. Every time I gotta explain it, every time.
And that's when I showed up and told you and Kuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Kuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste again, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste tells us that she found the bodies. Of course, Celeste did, and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished, and here we are today. And that brings us up to now.
However...
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Last but not least, Kuya, do you think HIRO really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, it was HIRO's name.
So in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird... Makoto, what kind of question is that, dude? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about this case? Well, no, there's a few other things. Like Celeste. Makoto, are you stupid? You might be. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? Kuya looked at me like this. Stop talking. That's his favorite thing to say to me. The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate. Oh! Excellent point, Makoto. Excellent point. So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Makoto, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the random attitude, bitch? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figure something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? We're out of here. There's only one way in and one way out of this room. Through that door that Hannah said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. I remember, I saw it. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But did they leave though? But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... I'm looking at everybody crazy right now, bruh. I should probably look around a little bit more. Okay, okay, so... I'm looking at the dolly. That's probably for Hifumi, right? It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? I'm glad you remembered. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's a blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Okay, good eyes, good eyes. Let me see. Are we missing? Oh shit! Those are the hammers right there. Wow. Mallets. Could the Justice Hammers have been disguised using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalkstone powder. But wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? And look, that washing oil right there. Spotless hammer. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room, where Taka was found. You don't care about that? Okay, yeah, we don't care about it. Let's keep going. The nurse office and the equipment room. Let's do it. Okay, search time. Let's get it. Let me see. Nurse's office was on 2nd floor. Celeste, why are you in here? You sneaky robot. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around, seeing if HIRO might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's big-ass body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. Are you serious? You can't even look me in the eye saying that, honestly. Fuck is that on your head? A popcorn bag, bitch? Shut up. It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible. Celeste account, okay. She didn't even believe that, bruh. You serious? What is that machine? It don't matter. Justice Hammer number 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Is that a fridge? A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Oh my gosh, I don't need that. Yes, I do. I gotta get more. Okay, the trash can. I see you. I see you, trash. It's just a normal trash can, huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass. What the fuck was that? And I know y'all didn't hear that, but I swear it sounded like somebody opened up my door right here, and it's. Ever since I played that Conjuring bullshit, my house has been on weird, and I can't even go to sleep without waking up at like 2 a.m. Like, I go to bed at like 8 p.m. now, and I wake up at like 2. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Lord, forgive me for all my sins, but I need you to, I don't know, cover me with your angels. Protect me from all evil, Lord. Amen. Did you find something? Yeah, that was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth, and it's all bloody. Look how surprised you look right now. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. That shit made me feel weird. I'm good though, like, I wish somebody would try and run up in here. I swear, if somebody try to run up in here, I'll beat their ass and then they finna get took by me. I don't even care. I don't care how it sound. Run up in my house, I'm gonna disrespect you to the fullest extent. Make up your mind, genocide. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Okay, you gotta chill. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That's from the dolly. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Let's see what else is in here though. Okay, that's the tart. One of them is taken now. Huh? This tart. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, just recently too. Yeah, Taka's body, bruh. Come on now. You gotta stop smoking. You be smoking with HIRO, I can tell. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Leave the equipment room? Yeah. Have I not seen every? Okay, I'm like, so this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to HIRO's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall. I remember that note. This is the note HIRO wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left them an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm like... HIRO's message. So he said to go to HIRO's room, but what's waiting for me there? Who made this beat? Who produced this? Probably Timbaland. Probably Swizz Beats. The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Kuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Please don't be in here dead, bro. If he in here high as sleep. This is HIRO's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get all that from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Check the bathroom immediately. I soundlessly check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? That's where he ashed all his blunt at. Okay, let's start from the left to the right. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Okay, what are these boxes though? Who's in here? Solid Snake? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something and something's made out of. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in HIRO's room, but wait, there's blueprints. Something about them bothered. Oh, it's not the same penmanship, bruh. He did not mean to use it like this. I knew HIRO. It was too obvious. Somebody trying to pin this on HIRO. I mean, they just tried to do that pin it, bull. You think that I would still work on someone like me, a professional? Stop it. Look at all this occult nonsense he got going on in here. You know he in here worshiping heavy Satan. I'm out of here immediately. Yes, leave. Where you at, Kuya? I know you're gonna be Mikado, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news!
Just a second!
Robo Justice showed up too! Ooh, Robo Justice? It's HIRO wearing the costume!
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor! To think HIRO and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran up to the second floor as fast as I could. Let's get it! Let's get it! What's going on? Explain yourselves, both of you, right now! Why did you show up in costume? Look at her quiet. What's up with you? That's a nice tie, though. I know you didn't tie it. Kyoko, and?
I mean...
Phew, man, I've had the worst day. This nigga here. HIRO? What? Talk to Kyoko first.
Right.
I found HIRO. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well...
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Never mind. I can't never mind!
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? I'm like, does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, HIRO, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
I have no idea. One second, I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing!
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get in. I don't think you can get it off on your own. Somebody put this nigga in there. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. And he didn't know how to take it off. So somebody planted that box in his room. It's not even his blueprint writing or anything. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get HIRO out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last! Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits HIRO? Somebody designed it for him, wow!
So then...
More to the point, nobody but HIRO would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly...
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. Celeste, you're terrible at this pin the crime on the victim bull.
Is that okay?
You on mega bull right now. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made the costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone.
That's terrible!
Was HIRO! Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. What? Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake HIRO running around.
What are you saying?
When I talk like that, I don't know, my nose feel weird. Like, I don't know. You know the feeling in your nose when like you sniff up water in the pool? That's what I get when I talk like him. And we are in the pool. How funny is that? You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the robot Justice costume. You look stupid as hell.
Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it.
Hold
I just
up.
got caught up in the moment.
Hold up, bro. What does that mean, Hiro?
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but HIRO could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see? It's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Mikado, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can even wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. There must have one. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it's him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added. She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone. Yo, Hiro, we gotta talk, brother. We gotta talk, brother.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Mikado, who was it? Well, two people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? Two people? Why are you freaking out? You did it!
Please!
I did not! Wait, hold on. If those two are the ones that were killed...
How about that?
That's it! I know who did it!
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right!
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it!
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us! Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong!
Oh, so
I
then.
know! That note! Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
What? Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage? A chance to escape? Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean!
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way!
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please!
You gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? We're serious. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, HIRO! No, it's like I said!
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Please!
Wait, that's a false accusation! Someone help me!
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second, huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway...
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Mikado, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway...
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head for that now. The repository. I gotta head straight to the repository. I gotta go to the repository. Repository sound like something you stick in your booty. Ain't that what it's called though? Ain't that where I am? Oh, sorry. That's in the back of the art room. Suppository? Is that what you stick in your booty? That's crazy. People bought something that you gotta stick in your booty to help you boo-boo. Humans is something crazy. And that's normal to us. I don't know if that's normal to all of us, but I mean, you can buy it. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then...
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Taka's body first. Taka was killed by a blow to the head. He must have been struck with Justice Hammer 4. Wait a minute, we knew all that already. We gotta talk to her or what?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. I don't care about niggas' wrists. That's why. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
So then...
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m., meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Damn, she's smart, bruh.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. Oh, it's the note.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grabbed Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to start beating. Stop. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to you right again, shit. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it into his pants. So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants, wait till
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Was that supposed to be a comedy hour? What was that? A little joke? A little comedy relief? It didn't work. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of it, okay. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, you better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Wow, there it go. There it go, right there. Yep.
so,
That sounds very familiar. It's the same thing HIRO said, and he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? I found a hole. Monokuma can't find out. Rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. HIRO told us that his note said to meet him at 1 a.m., but the note says meet him at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So,
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? Like it got in the wrong hands. And somebody was trying to snatch it out of his shit. And how would something important like that, or he wrote, ooh, the plot thickens. And how would something important like that, why he would shove it down his pants because he didn't want anybody else to find it, which would mean he wrote it, which would mean he created Robo Justice, and that would make sense because he is the 2D fiction warrior. Hifumi, we looking at you crazy right now, bro. And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks
is
this
that
time, right?
right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play I don't think I understand, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Okay. Oh, man.
Are you
nigga.
excited?
Time for the clan, I
Like the
know.
bright burst of fireworks. And so, everyone, please make your way.
All right.
It would seem,
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. What a little plot twist they threw in at the end. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
He's multiplied? What the
Wrong!
Nope, not multiplication. It's just that... What did I just say? It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get in the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Aw.
Hey!
The pain train, he calls it. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Please!
What the heck?
What the heck?
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the notes? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Okay, come on, let's get down there already. That's right, I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. I don't want to talk to any of you. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, we already heard how they feel. I don't need to talk to them in the elevator. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. We are dwindling in numbers. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto our cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Because of you? Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly poot, a deadly fart, a deadly boo-boo, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly squat, dilly do, dilly. What is Homer Simpson neighbor name? A deadly class trial. All right, with that being said, man, we have made it to our third class trial. I don't know. I don't even have the slightest clue no more. Celeste is a weirdo. Hifumi a weirdo. HIRO a weirdo. Kuya always a weirdo, but man, the note, the piece when it came to the note, it threw me off, bro. This last little note thing. Why was that in his pants? I don't want to say too much because I guess we're going to find out in the next episode. But yo, if you are hyped for the next episode, the class trial, and we find out who killed the homie Hifumi, they really brought him back to life to kill him off twice. That's so disrespectful. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. If you are new, please subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Yep. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, y'all. Rest in peace, Hifumi. And Taka, I guess. Get into it. Shit.